It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third. Quickly to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Just off the inside edge. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time, and that's the third out. Guardians fail to score, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and on the hill in this one, Tanner Bybee. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Thomas makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. There's a strike. And it's even up.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, you try to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Skeens back to work. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that's too high.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Cruz running hard to get it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Angel Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Inside. And that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And they'll do it again. That one misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. The Guardians go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count. Ball.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This is Joey Bart. Late swing fouled off. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And that one cutting but missing down low. That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's a little bit high. Fastball in for a strike, and it's a full count.
We got a full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Nick Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And now, Will Brennan. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Brennan, in his 3rd season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Nope.
A little bit low, and the count even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bo Naylor at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Rocchio. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Ball inside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 1 out. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
That's ball
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a swing and a miss.
1 down, 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That one fouled off. Rocchio, the lead runner at second. Kwan at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
This guy's a
strikes.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That just misses. 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Carlos Santana next to bat for Cleveland. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. There's the strike.
Nope.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's to third, and that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the lineup flips over. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
1 ball.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
On the ground to third. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. That one in triple digits.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Lane Thomas. Fly to center his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out. Runner at second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
No strike.
Runner takes off for third. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man at second. On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Will Brennan. He's already homered here in this one. And takes low for ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Line to left. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at PNC Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly,
0-1.
need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That missed inside, and the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And O'Neill is struck out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's McCutchen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. Pitch misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings through that one.
The count is full.
Struck him out looking. Here's Joey Bart now. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's a ball.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Guardians 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bo Naylor. Skeens back to work. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. A single his first time. Pulls that one foul. Line drive. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a speed threat, Billy Cook. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No outs, runner at first. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Walked his first time. And that's outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A laser to left. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Next to hit, Brian Hayes. And a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes on Kiner Falefa. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. Baidu picks to first. Kiner Falefa dives back in. Swing and a foul out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
Hey.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2-2 count.
Towards first. Fired to second.
Out.
Return throw to
He's out.
first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Another look at this two-run homer for Pittsburgh. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball 1. And another ball. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Holderman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Good hitters count the 2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Ball 3.
Jose Ramirez
3 balls,
in
1
the
strike.
on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Liner, and this could be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And fouled off.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-1 now. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Manzardo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And misses
2 balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One away with a runner at third. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Well done behind the dish.
Really nice job behind the plate with the pressure on. Tying run at third, so he did a great job of not only completing the strikeout at first, but also making sure that that guy stays put 90 feet away. That doesn't go unnoticed.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In there for strike 1. Two outs with a runner at third. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Fan on his way over. And that's the third out. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Paul Sewald comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
O'Neal Cruz will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
McCutchen, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's downstairs and outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And it is 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that one upstairs. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. Stretches out and hauls it in. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Santana.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one the other way. And no one can get there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Will Brennan digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, popped up left side. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Bo Naylor getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Around third. He'll score easily.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. First pitch misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? You got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
2 away. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Caleb Ferguson taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one's in there. 0-1. Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Hey.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is
No,
almost
strike.
over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they score twice and even it up late. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook, 1 for 2. In the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Just missed. That misses, and now 2-0. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Late swing fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit. And a foul ball. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball, that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one missing inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, that's out.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Back here at PNC Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ferguson back to work. That's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also getting ready. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ripped to right. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Santana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Lane Thomas now, 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Martinez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2 balls.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Guardians. Score remains tied at 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith. Brian Reynolds here.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out front. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now here is O'Neal Cruz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski preparing to come on if needed. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And he pumps it a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Lifted in the air out to left. Quan settles underneath it. 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
All 1's the count.
The pitch to McCutchen. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cade Smith is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Andrew Walters gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, base is empty. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Cook in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-4.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Naylor at the plate now, and that's inside. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Late swing, foul to the left. Out to center. Cruz sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Missed inside with the curve. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So they're down to their final out. Stephen Kwan will hit next. On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Bednar is just one strike away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. David Bednar done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman. So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 4 with a double. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Kwan off of first with 2 away. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.